concepts are health, wealth, and awareness of self. These are the three major concepts that govern our lives every day. And when we come to understand these concepts of health, wealth, and awareness of self, then you breeze through life with no problem, no stress, no sorrow, nothing. I come here today because I'm living proof of what I'm telling you. This is not something that I studied. This is why I'm saying to you that this is not a lecture of do's and don'ts or a dogmatic lecture. This is more or less a conversation of experience. And over my little time on this planet, I'm only 32 years old, but my little time on this planet, I've accumulated a few concepts that are called controversial only because people have a hard time accepting certain realities in life. Let me just get right to the point. Health, wealth, and awareness of self. What does this mean? I hope you take these words and walk out of here and either better yourself or continue bettering yourself as we go on. Health. What does health mean? Health or heal? Health. What does health mean? For us, there are various levels of health. Of course, one level of health, you know, is in your diet. The surface level of health has to do with how you eat, exercise, drink water, this kind of thing. Another level of your health has to do with breathing exercises, which go on or goes on to exercises dealing with the mind. People always talk about health, but they only equate it with the body. They don't equate it with the mind. And one of the things we got to understand is that there is no such thing as good health unless you have a good consciousness. Consciousness is the beginning of good health. Consciousness. I'm going to breeze over some concepts, and I'm going to breeze over them because they're being recorded, and I hope we can all look back on this later and really get into what's being said. Consciousness. Health and consciousness. Rule number one. You can eat all the pork in the world. You can scarf down candy after candy after candy. You can drink all the soda you want, alcohol, beer, the whole 9 yards. If your consciousness is pure, you will live like a vegetarian. You can be a vegetarian, eating all the right foods, drinking water every day, exercising. If your mind is not in order, none of this will benefit your body. The object of health is to first get your mind in order. It is the mind that controls all aspects of the body. Disease is first a mental thing, then it becomes a physical thing. Disease is first hatred, which turns into cancers and this and that. Disease is first jealousy, envy, deceit. These things come to you first. False information is a disease of the mind. And when the mind is diseased, then it offers this information to the body. And then the body, being the physical manifestation of the mind, gives you exactly what you would put into your own head. Rule number one in health. A balanced mentality is the key to healthy living. Don't be, as Jesus Christ would say, the hypocrites, and only concentrate on what you're putting in your mouth. The things you put in your mouth are not as important as what comes out of your mouth. When it comes to true health, it's really about what comes out of your mouth before what goes into your mouth. Yes, food is a major importance to the body. It is a nurturing factor. But there is no greater power than your conscious perception of yourself. You can eat whatever you want. If the conscious perception of yourself is clear and sure, your body will turn pork to fish. It will turn candy to fruit. This is why children are indestructible. Children can eat dirt. Children have eaten dirt. Children can eat all the junk food they want. You know, when you're young, you eat all kind of craziness. And then you get to a certain age, and then it begins to bother you. It's not what you're eating. It's what you're thinking while you're eating. Children eat with no regard for what they're eating because they trust in the fact that they are supposed to live. When we get older, we begin to doubt the fact that we are supposed to live. Things are told to us, don't do this or you're going to die. Do this and you'll live. And as an adult, we take that into our conscious perception and begin to make rules. So the same Twinkies you ate when you were younger now turn into poison when you're older. Children don't have this problem. Children are just living from day to day. Hey, give me the Twinkies, give me the steak, give me the fish, give me a vegetable, give me whatever. It doesn't matter because their conscious perception of themselves are not tainted with all kinds of opinions on do's and don'ts and whys and hows and all of that. It's that that diseases the mind first, not your food. Let's move over to wealth.